Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and a warm welcome to the AFC House, home of Asian football here in Kuala Lumpur, for the preliminary stage draw of the AFC Women's Champions League 2025-26. I'm Alexandra Aloysius, and it's my pleasure to be here today to guide you through the draw ceremony, which will set the stage for the second season of the elite competition for women's football clubs across the continent. As you recall, the AFC Women's Champions League was launched with the aim to elevate standards of our teams and member associations. The inaugural edition kicked off last year and concluded just 2 months ago to much success. So before we dive in, let's take a moment to look back at how the 2024-25 debut season unfolded.
We're never gonna stop, 'cause we never get enough. We burn till we're out of time. And when we get to the end, we're gonna do it again. 'Cause tonight is when we come alive. La 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 la, I'm all about it. La 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 la, I'm all about fun. I wanna dance the night away until we see the light of day. Come give me some.
Don't you wanna come? Don't you wanna come? Don't you wanna come alive?
Whoa, oh, oh, oh. All about the fun. I wanna dance the night away until we see the light of day. Come give me some.
Don't you wanna come? Don't you wanna come? Don't you wanna come alive?
Whoa, oh, oh, oh. All about the fun. I wanna dance the night away until we see the light of day. Come give me some.
Many unforgettable and historic moments from the first season, and I'm sure this is just the beginning. Now, for the 2025-26 season, there are a record 26 participating clubs and 19 of them will begin from the preliminary stage. Their qualifying pathways will be revealed soon, and to provide more clarity on how this draw will work, please turn your attention to the screen for the draw mechanism video.
AFC Women's Champions League 2025-26 preliminary stage draw mechanism. Entries. Based on the confirmation of entries and slot allocations on 26 May 2025, the following 19 clubs will participate in the AFC Women's Champions League 2025-26 preliminary stage to represent their member association. Competition format. The preliminary stage will consist of one round. The 19 participating clubs will be divided into 5 groups, with each group to be played in a centralized league format as follows. Depending on the number of teams in each group, the following match sequence shall apply. The numbers designate the position drawn in each group. All matches shall be played in accordance with the AFC competitions calendar, and the match schedule will be determined by the AFC after the draw. Draw principles. Seeding and pot allocation. Participating clubs are seeded into 4 pots based on the ranking of its member association in the AFC Women's Club Competitions ranking, utilized for the slot allocation. Hosts pot. At the beginning of each draw, the host clubs will be separately allocated to an additional hosts pot to ensure they are drawn into different groups. The host clubs shall be drawn into each group in accordance with their seeding as per the seeding and pot allocation principles. Draw procedures. The 19 participating clubs are divided into 4 pots as per the seeding and pot allocation principle, with 1 additional host pot to be utilized for the draw. At the beginning of the draw, the host clubs will be placed into the host pot to ensure they are drawn into different groups. The host clubs will be identified by different colored balls from the other balls within each pot. The draw will be conducted in accordance with the following sequence. The draw will commence with the host's pot, followed by the order of pot 4, Pot 3, Pot 2, and Pot 1 to ensure that the higher seeded teams are drawn last. Each pot will be completely emptied before moving on to the next pot. Participating clubs from the host pot will be drawn into the respective positions of each group in alphabetical order and in accordance with their seeding. For example, if a participating club initially seeded into pot 2 is drawn, it will be placed into position 2 of the respective group. Subsequently, participating clubs from pot 4 will be drawn into position 4 of the first possible group in alphabetical order. The same procedures shall apply for the remaining participating clubs in pot 3, pot 2 and pot 1. This shall conclude the draw for the AFC Women's Champions League 2025-26 preliminary stage.
Now that we're clear on how the draw will be conducted, it is time to welcome to the stage our draw conductor for the afternoon. A round of applause for Ms. Nancy Yin from the AFC's Competition and Football Events Division. Nancy, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Alex. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here for the preliminary stage draw. Well, our memory are still with the Bracelets final match where Wuhan Jiangda lifting the trophy under the witness of a record number of 18,715 fans just 2 months ago at Wuhan Sports Center Stadium. Here we are coming into a second thrilling season of this competition, with a record number of 26 clubs from the 26 member associations across Asia taking part. Definitely a positive indication that this tournament is more far-reaching across the continent. We have 5 member associations that make their continental debut with their representative clubs, namely Cambodia, DPR Korea, Guam, Kyrgyz Republic, and Mongolia. And 10 clubs will be playing in the AFC competition for the first time. And we look forward to welcoming them to shine at this top-level stage in Asia. So without further ado, let's get started on the main events and find out the groupings for the preliminary stage. We have in total 19 clubs, will be divided into 5 groups, and only the winner of each group to be qualified to the group stage. As what has been explained in the draw mechanism video just now, the draw will commence with the host pot, followed of the order of pot 4, pot 3, pot 2, and pot 1. So to start with, let's take all the hosts to the host pot to ensure that each group have a host. So now we have all the hosts in the host port. We will start from the host for Group A. ISP Women's FC from Myanmar. So this team will make their second appearance in AFC competition, and it will be the host for Group A, position in A2. Moving on next for Group B. PFC Nasaf from Uzbekistan. This marks their third appearance in AFC competition, and they won the Uzbekistan Women's League in 2024. Also, they are unbeaten in the past 3 league seasons. PFC Nasaf will be positioned in B2 as a host of Group B. Moving on next. Kelana United FC from Malaysia. So this team will make their debut in AFC competitions, and they won the first ever league title in 2024 domestic league season. Kelana United FC will be positioned in C1 based on their seedings and will be the host for Group C. Moving on next. Master FC from Laos. Master FC, also a new team for AWCL and also for AFC competition. This is the second Laotian women's club to ever play in AFC. Master FC will be positioned in D3 as a host of Group D. So we have the last club in host port. Phnom Penh Krom FC from Cambodia. Another new team will be debut in AFC competition, and this will be the first ever Cambodian women's club to ever play in AFC competition. Phnom Penh Krom FC will be the host for Group E, positioned in E3. So now we have confirmed the host for all 5 groups, and we're moving on to Port 4. So we will start to know the team to be positioned in A4. Hoft Western FC from Mongolia. Another new team for AFC, and also they won the first ever title of MFF Women's National Football League in 2024. Hoft Western FC will be positioned in A4. Moving on next. Al Nassr Club from Saudi Arabia. This marked the second appearance for Al Nassr in AFC competition in AWCL, and they are the only winner of Saudi Women's Premier League since its established in 2022. Al Nassr Club will be positioned in B4. Moving on next. We have Steel Shorsi Asiago from Kyrgyz Republic. A new team for this competition, and they are the first Kyrgyz Republic women's club to play in AFC competition. Steel Shorsi Asiago will be positioned in C4. The last club in Port 4. We have RTC FC from Bhutan. This is their second appearance in AFC in AWCL, and they are the 2024 league champions. Ambitious club in the region, and we have concluded Port 4 with RTC position in D4. So now we are moving to Port 3. Let's see which club will be positioned in A3. Strikers FC from Guam. Another team making debut in AFC competitions, and they are also the first Guam women's club to play at this continental level. Striker FC will be positioned in A3. Moving on next. APF FC from Nepal. This is their second time to play in AFC competitions, and they are 2024-25 league champions of their domestic league. APF FC from Nepal will be positioned in B3. So last club in Port 3. Lion City Steelers from Singapore. Second time in AWCL, and they have won their consecutive league title in 2024, marks their third title of their domestic league. Lion City Steelers will be positioned in C3. So now we have concluded Port 3. We're moving on to Port 2. 3 clubs remaining, and we will see who will be the team to be positioned in Group C. Etihad Club from Jordan. their second appearance in AWCL, and also they are the champion of Jordan Women's Pro League and also their cup champions in 2024. Etihad Club will be positioned in C2 to travel to Malaysia and joining by the Kelana United FC, Lion City Steelers, and of course the first ever club from Kyrgyz Republic to be played in AWCL. So now we're moving on to the next team. Inaugural Women's FC from DPR Korea, making debut in the AFC competitions, and we are really looking forward to the performance of the first DPR Korea Women's Club played in AWCL. So we have one club remaining to be positioned in E2. Kichi SC from Hong Kong, China. This marks their second times in AWCL, and also they just had an unbeaten season in 2024-25 as the league champions. So now we have concluded Pot 2 with 1 pot remaining with our top seeded team. We will see who will be participate in Group A, positioned in A1. Stallion Laguna FC from Philippines. Another new team for this tournament, and they are the 2024 PFF Women's Club champion. Stallion Laguna FC will be positioned in A1. Moving on to Group B. We have College of Asian Scholars from Thailand, the most successful Thai women's club, and this is their third appearance in AFC competition. College of Asian Scholar from Thailand will be positioned in B1. So with 2 teams remaining, we will soon know the team to be played in Group D. Kaohsiung Attacker FC from Chinese Taipei, making their debut in AFC competitions, and they won their first league title of Mulan Football League in 2024. And the Kaohsiung Attackers will be positioned in D1. Now we all know the last club of Group E, which will be East Bengal FC from India. New team for AWCL, and also they are the Indian Women's League champions of 2024-25 season. East Bengal FC will be positioned in E1. So now we have concluded all the pots of preliminary stage, and on behalf of AFC, I wish all the team best of luck, and back to you, Alex. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. And there we go, the 5 groups for the preliminary stage of the AFC Women's Champions League 2025-26. Now, allow me to quickly recap the draw results. In Group A, we have Stallion Laguna FC, joined by ISPE WFC, where matches will be played in Yangon, Myanmar. Joining them will be Strikers FC and Hoft Western FC. In Group B, we have College of Asian Scholars, joined by host PFC Nasaf, where matches will be in the city of Karshi, Uzbekistan, APF FC and Al Nasser. In Group C, Kelana United FC, matches will be hosted in the city of Malacca in Malaysia, and joining hosts of Group C will be Etihad Club, Lion City Sailors and Stokshossi Asiago. In Group D, we have Kaohsiung Attackers FC, Nagoyang Women's FC, host Master FC, where matches will be played in Vientiane, Laos, and RTC FC. And finally, in Group E, we have East Bengal FC, Kitchi SC, and host Phnom Penh Crown FC, where matches will be hosted in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Now, just a reminder that all preliminary stage matches will take place between August 23rd to 31st, so there's really not long to go until it all kicks off. And like all of you, I'm certainly looking forward to the thrilling action that's in store for us. And as always, we wish all our participating clubs the very best. In the meantime, don't forget to follow the AFC's digital channels and the AFC Live app for all the latest updates from the AFC Women's Champions League. And finally, to everyone who has tuned in today, thank you and see you soon.